Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dion and I am an African inspired mosaic artist, and just to let you know, you're not going to be seeing my face in this particular video because it's early in the morning, hence the shadows and the lighting, and I have my dressing gown on and I'm just not really fit to be seen. Anyway, back to the video. In this video I'll be showing you how I create one of my mixed media pieces. I haven't created any for quite some time, and these are some examples of ones I've done in the past, and so I'm just getting some inspiration again and just kind of stirring up those creative juices so I can create something weird and wonderful. So I'm looking for materials that I've used before. This is Smalti that I've used before. I love using this glass. I'm going to have to get my hammer and hardy out to break up these into small pieces. And next, this is the kind of the palette that I'm going to be going for, the range of materials that I think I'm going to be using. Probably not going to use all of them, but I like to see them all laid out on the table so I can get some ideas going and visually see what I've got. As you can see, I've got lots of crystals, I've got stone, glass, unusual pieces, rocks. These ones I actually found as in my travels or walking travels, so I do like to go out and go on walks, and these ones I picked up along the way, which I think I really love. These are kind of rustic and odd looking, a bit like me I suppose. So yeah, I picked those up and may use those, not too sure yet. We'll see how it goes. So I usually start my designs with quite a basic drawing, as you can see here, just wavy lines in this particular one, and I then grab some materials of what I think I'm going to use and start laying them around and have a little play around and gather my ideas from there. So this is where I keep my ever-increasing stash of African beads. Some of them are glass, some of them are recycled paper, and I just absolutely love the colours, and hopefully I'll be using some of these in my work today. Not too sure which ones I'll be using, but I'll get out a few and have a play around as I did before. Here is my bag of adhesive, which I thought I had lost. I couldn't find it anywhere and it was right under my nose all this time, so I can now get on with my creativity. So I am mixing my adhesive with some pigment, so basically a scoop of adhesive and then a couple of teaspoons of pigment, and then I dry mix it all together. Then after that I add my water to it very slowly, and I create a very smooth paste, as you'll see in the next video or the next shot. And once it's created that smooth lovely paste, I let it sit for about 5 minutes. It's called slaking, and then it's ready for use. So I've started to add my cement here, but usually I do a scratch coat on the whole of the board, but because I've got my design ready to go, I thought let me try something a little bit different and work in sections. So I'm just going to add the cement in the section, the bottom section there first of all, and then carry on and see how that works for me. I've never done it before, but I'll see how it works. So this is called a geode stone, and they actually look like potatoes before they're broken open. That's what they remind me of anyway. And so I came across those when I went to my local gemstone shop, and I saw these funny looking things in the shop. I said, what are these? She said, oh, they're geode stones. If you break them open, they've got beautiful crystal inside. So I took a couple home and broke them open, and yeah, they're absolutely stunning inside, and hopefully you'll be able to see when a bit closer up, when later on in the video you'll see them. But so I'm just adding a few pieces here, and just picking out the correct shapes that go in the sections that I want them to go into. So this is my hammer and hardy. To the right here is my hammer, and this is the hardy, the metal plinth there. And as you can see, I've already broken up some of my pieces, and this is what it looks like once it's embedded into the cement. Next, I decided to add my slate and a little bit of African beading, which you can just about see in this picture, I think. And at this point also the adhesive is starting to dry, so I really do have to get my skates on and start working. I can rework the adhesive, but I prefer not to, so I'm starting to work a little bit faster, although it doesn't look like I'm doing that in this shot. So I'm on to the final section now, and this is unglazed ceramic by Winkleman's, and I'm laying them down into, well, I've cut them into 4 strips, and then I'm laying them down into a brick-like formation. But before I commit, I'm just laying a few down just to see what it's going to look like. But I think I've got a feeling that I am going to like this actual style, so I think I'm going to actually go for it. So here is the completed design, and I am so sorry I didn't film myself putting those last pieces in. I think I was just losing the will, and the adhesive was drying and it was just getting ridiculous. So anyway, here we go, here it is. I love this, I really love it. I hope you love it as much as I do. The way it just all comes together with the different textures and combinations. Yeah, I am just so happy with this piece. So leave your comments, let me know what you think as well. Oh, and one more thing, if you are interested in creating something like this, why not head over to my website and check out when my next classes are. Hope to see you there. Take care.